brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lekter. Mornings at the cabin.
Wheeler, Ollie, and AJ on your morning. On this Tuesday, anyway. Mornings at the cabin. Welcome to the show. It's a big day. It's our 1 year anniversary. 1 year, 52 weeks, 365 days, 8,760 hours, 525,600 minutes, and 31,536,000 seconds. That's how long we've been on the air. That's all I got.
If you've been listening to all of that, then seek professional help.
Absolutely. If you've been listening to the entire thing that I just did, that means you've been listening this entire year. If you're new to this program, I apologize. It's going to go off the rails a few times this morning.
If you're the one that Googled that at 5:30 or 6 in the morning, maybe you should seek professional help.
Googled it? All you have to do is it's what? Why would you have to Google it?
Did you actually do the math?
Yeah.
You did the math.
I have a calculator. I didn't do the math in my head, although I probably could. Let's see, 36 times 24, carry the 2, decimal.
Morning, everybody. We turned 1 today. Happy birthday, us.
That's right. And now, AJ, you mentioned that you looked up the behaviors of 1-year-olds, and we are exhibiting a lot of them.
Yes. Erratic behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Showing emotion with your body. A lot of hand talking.
Oh, with your body.
Yeah, with your body. Yeah. Also with your mouth, I guess. Yeah. Emotion in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we're better at math.
We are better at math than a 1-year-old.
It's true.
Yeah. That's right.
That's important.
That is
and
important.
we should hang on to it.
We should hang on to that. That's a feather in our cap.
Yeah, math is very important to radio.
As I've always said, rest on your laurels. It's the only way to get ahead in life.
I have to find them first.
No, you've got them.
Do we get a cake?
I think we get a cake. I'm just going to let this play out. We're gonna stop. We're going to take a second to mark this occasion.
And eat cake.
You need cake? Right now. Have you not slept much?
I said and eat cake.
Oh, and eat cake.
Pronunciation has been a significant issue.
Well, my hearing has definitely gotten worse this year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, it has.
Yeah. What?
Yes, it has. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now, Jeff?
No, I did the math myself. It's been 1 year. This show will be all about us kind of recounting this year, thanking people that we need to thank, and just taking the piss out of each other like we always do. And also we'll probably talk about Luke Perry at some point, and King Kong Bundy, who I just found out about this morning.
King Kong Bundy?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
He was a wrestler. He was Hulk Hogan's opponent in WrestleMania 2. Where's Scott?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you got AJ, not Scott this morning.
That's right.
Know your audience.
I feel like Scott walked in, though, and he's standing outside the door right now, just kind of giggling to himself, because he's like, I'm not even in there. But it has been a remarkable year. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the two gentlemen across from me for making this possible. No, don't look around. You're the gentleman, not that guy on the wall. Hard pass. AJ, you put in countless hours of work that we don't even see until we come in and the carpet's clean. And all the other things that you do.
Mainly the carpet.
And just kind of keeping us on the straight and narrow. And then there's Scott, who was gone for most of this year. And Ollie, what else can be said that hasn't already been said by literally everyone in the territory? It's disgusting how hard you work, and it's also disgusting how much praise you get. Not a day goes by that we shouldn't be thankful that you are with us in this endeavor and leading the charge, as it were. This would not be possible without you. And I'm going to shut up because this is just getting lame now.
Well, let's not forget you, Jesse.
No, I just come in here and I rattle off a few things every morning. It's fine.
It's harder than it looks, trust me.
It's really not.
It is. Don't take this away from me, man. The afternoon show's been hard.
You sound awesome. You sound great.
Thank you.
You're doing very, very well.
Thank you.
Well, you're a very likable person.
Trying my best.
If anything, I would like to hang out with you more than once in the next year. I don't think we've ever hung out. We're not friends. That's the thing. None of us are actually friends, which is the weirdest part because we work all so well together. But the animosity that we all share towards each other, that like just little underlying animosity, I actually think drives us forward.
Keeps us moving.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because we don't want to be in the same room for too long with each other.
Absolutely. Every day I move Ollie's hair product to a different spot in the office just to get under his skin.
That's right. It's that molding paste that he loves so much.
Yeah.
But this this show will be kind of dedicated to our first year and thanking all the people that have helped us along. If you'd like to send us a message, you can call the rant line, 867-675-0100. It's anonymous, so if you don't want to be known to be praising us, I would do it that way. Send us a message on Facebook, and a little later on, I'll read a poem that was written by my mother for us.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And we got a bunch of stuff to give away.
Absolutely we do.
All
I
day
was going to
long.
get to that later.
They need a reason to keep listening. They
that's
might
right.
be worried that this is just going to be some great big love-in for the next 2 hours. And all they got to hear is, no, Jesse, you're great at broadcasting as well. And thanks for coming in early every single morning. And which we're very grateful for. And they might be, oh, man.
By
this is
early,
gonna
you
be...
mean right on time.
Yeah, if
Right.
we're going to be listening
Scott.
to 2 hours of this, they might be thinking to themselves, why? Well,
we've got great music, too.
The good news is we got a whole bunch of stuff to give away. Not only Cabin Radio merch, we'll give away a seat on the morning show.
Oh!
Yeah, you can come in and see for yourself just the sheer animosity. And then we also have VIP seats at the Royal Ball with
Yes.
Snow King. Come hang out with us on Saturday night. That'll be very cool.
This Saturday?
Is this Saturday?
Oh, I can't be there.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's too bad.
Uh-huh.
Really?
No, I can be there.
Of course you can be there. And,
Classic Jesse.
and Folk on the Rocks weekend passes as well. We'll throw a couple of those in.
Hey, all right. I didn't know about that one. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Wonderful.
all coming up on this show and throughout the rest of the day. Stay tuned to Cabin Radio. We will occasionally stop praising ourselves.
Someone screamed sheepdogs at us. Oh, it's Dustin. And that was because we gave away sheepdogs tickets.
Yeah, they know the drill. They know
They
how
know
my
the drill.
contest rules
That's
work.
exactly right. Just scream Folk on the Rocks at us at some point.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cabin Radio. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the entertainment and the information and the joy that you bring to YK. A year of fantastic broadcasting. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, that's nice. Mornings at the Cabin, Wheeler, Ollie, and Lekter, who showed up 10 minutes late to the first anniversary show, as is tradition.
Fantasy showed up 3 months late to the first show.
That's
so-
right. That's right. He
You
did.
know.
Yeah. No, it's just.
Yeah, it was 3 months. I was
No,
trying to
it's-
think, was it 6? No, yeah, it was 3
No, it
months.
was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were here. You were back by July 1st.
So I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 3 months, it's 10 minutes. It's fine. Welcome back to Mornings at the Cabin. This is our 1 year anniversary show, and it will not be a 1 year or a whole show of a love-in. That would get rather tedious. Now will be the airing of grievances. After 1 year, it has become quite clear that... no, I shouldn't say that. I can't say it.
Oh, does
I
that
don't
mean,
really have anything.
does that mean it's my turn? This
Yeah,
is
please go.
fantastic. Hold
Go.
on, I'm just loading the Word document.
Go. Yes. Just making a note this whole year just adds to it every
Opening
day or
Ollie's
so.
complaints.
Yeah, that's right. If anything, you guys are not with me when it comes to just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. You guys want it all organized and stuff, and I don't know.
Well, we prefer to do radio. I love throwing stuff at walls, but
I feel like this morning we can probably do both.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
could, yeah.
Yeah, especially,
legitimately.
There we go. And we have a target on the wall now.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
All over that guy's face.
Oh, the cabin dude is a sitting duck.
the cat.
There is cake to be thrown.
Look at that jawline. That guy's a dude.
We got a 7-foot cardboard cutout of AJ's brother on the wall,
That's right.
and this will serve our purposes very well.
He does
if
have
only
a
we had
nice
something
wash.
that we could smush on that. Oh, speaking
Look
of
at that.
which, here's a cake in front of me.
Yeah, and we're not going to eat it, apparently. This is what Scott has told us.
We will eventually.
We're already disappointed this morning.
We got to have fun with it first, though. We've got it all
Oh.
set up. We've got our 1 year old candle there. We've got
All of-
sparklers that.
All of this sounds inappropriate.
Those are sparklers, are they? 'Cause
Those
they-
are. Yeah,
You've managed to arrange them in the shape of buttocks.
it's supposed to be a heart, but yeah, it does.
That looks like a butt.
It does look like a wayward butt.
A
little
wayward
bit.
butt.
Yeah, well, it's kind of off.
Off kilter.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's sliding half off a bench.
Well,
or
it's like
something.
it's like a little cartoon or a comic butt as seen from the side.
That's right.
So one cheek is overlapping the other. That's right.
Yeah, a lopsided butt.
What we're saying is it's a classy cake for a
Yeah.
classy occasion.
Classy cake for classy gents.
Couldn't fit cabin radio better.
That's right.
That was a lovely happy birthday
I know.
for us
Who
off
was
the top
that?
there.
I don't know who that was.
I'm not sure. I
I
think
think it's Brie O'Keefe.
it kind of
I
sounded
think it
like
sounded
Brie
like
a
Brie
little
to
bit.
me.
Yeah. Hard
Sounded
to
like-
tell without the harmonies.
Yeah,
of the,
that's right.
The
It
fire
sounded like
reeds
Flora
in the background.
Fisher, but I could be wrong.
Everyone's looking at me like I know the answer.
Well, because you know the answer to
is,
literally everything.
the whole
It's just
point
like
of the rant line is we don't know.
when people. Yeah, we don't know. We don't. I suppose that is the point. But to be fair, you have positioned yourself in a way within this station that, like, even an email, a simple email about like, "Hey guys, is the merch store open?" I feel like I should message you and be like, "So should I let her know that the merch store is open?" Or
Probably get a hot tip from Bell as to who calls on the rant line after it happens. It was actually this number if you want to look into it. I don't know what they said.
Stalking you for quite some time.
If you'd like to call the rant line and be added to my secret encrypted file of rant line callers, 867-675-0100. You don't have to sing happy birthday, but it'd be nice if you did.
It really would be. I don't want to hear any, like, I don't know what would the opposite of happy birthday be. Don't say happy death day because that's
sad death day.
Sad death year.
Yeah.
Sad death year.
There you go.
And it's a death metal song. That's right. Yeah.
But I think my favorite part about that little happy birthday message was she kind of hesitated on before saying broadcasting.
Yeah, she's like,
happy 1 year of
broadcasting.
Broadcasting.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good job.
Well, we are. We're broadcasting. We're casting broadly. I think. I mean, we cast
Fairly
quite
broad.
a wide net. It's
Fairly
the
broad.
internet.
Yeah.
It's wider than the FM thing.
I don't know if her brain kicked into like, oh wait, they're not an FM. It's technically not broadcasting.
It's broadcasting.
Podcasting.
Podcasting. I suppose.
Live podcasting.
That's right.
Yeah. Happy 1 year of existence.
Yeah. Happy 1 year. Next we'll talk about happy 52 weeks. That's the next topic on the board.
So do we get to eat this cake?
Cabin Radio's Morning Show podcast. All the best chat, none of the embarrassing mistakes.
Mornings at the Cabin. Wheeler, Ollie, Lekter, and AJ with you. The 1 year anniversary show. I'm speaking into your very soul. I'm looking at a video camera. Ollie, it's been an up and down year. Mostly up though. Not too much down, right?
I would say at least 65% up.
65% up, 30% down, 5% plateau.
And those are my favorite bits.
Yeah.
Because the down can get wearing on the knees after a while.
Of course.
Right? The up, we just know is a slog.
Up is the slog.
But the plateau, I live for those plateaus.
Oh, it's so nice. You get a chance to breathe.
Yep.
You know?
Just that sheer nothing, that emotional void. It's
That's
great.
right. And then it goes back down again when someone accuses us of being bought by the government. But that's it. It's part of the job.
Equally, though, the ups are the brilliant moments where the government spends a whole ton of money.
And we do exactly as they say. Now we have Scott over here doing a little video for us, and we're gonna light the candle on the cake and maybe have a little cake this morning. This is not good for us. This is anti-life change, Ollie. You've cut out the pop. I have cut out talking about it. And we're going to have cake for breakfast.
I'm excited by that. I don't understand the issue with that. It's your birthday. You're allowed to do anything on your birthday. Calories do not count.
Especially your 1 year birthday. We're infants now.
Yeah, if you turn one and someone is standing over you being, oh, you can't have cake on your birthday, that's a sad life ahead of you.
That's right. That's when you bite them. Because you have teeth at one, right? All the parents out there, you got a tooth or two, right?
Sure.
Right.
We don't really know about that.
No, I don't know anything about children.
Said in a very Krusty the Clown voice that sort of implies that you do.
I don't know anything about children.
Okay, the candle is lit on the cake. So we have
Let's light this cake. Oh, it's already lit.
beautiful orange cake with the first anniversary Cabin Radio writ large on it. Are you going to come over here and partake?
I suppose I'll switch microphones.
You press that button over there. So we
I'm
can
going to
still hear
fade
you
this
over
one
here.
down.
Oh, this is a dramatic moment of radio. Oh, you can't bring the headphones over here. You're on a call.
Oh, I can't bring the headphones now. I can hear myself talk.
There you go.
Here we are.
There you got more headphones over there. You see, we thought about this.
We did think about this. We do actually have a plan on the morning show, though it seems that we don't. That's all part of the plan. It's actually really tightly scripted to make it seem like it's off the cuff.
Oh, sorry, it's my line.
Yeah.
So this is our... I'm so bad at memorizing my lines. So here we go with the cake. Now, who's blowing out the one candle that we have?
I think it's you.
Oh, is it me? I think it should be both of us.
Has to
I think it should be all of us. AJ, you've not been in on this at all. Come on, you can... You're rolling all of this, seeing as we're doing the speaking parts. You
That's
can
right.
just blow a candle out, and that could be your part in our great first birthday celebration.
Yay!
Okay, here we go. He's building up to it. It took two goes.
It took two goes. AJ's got a girlfriend. AJ's got a girlfriend. Stop it. Okay.
So that's the candle done.
Yep.
That's part one. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Candles, essentially useless instruments invented by a moron. And so now we can get into the real deal. The candles just get in the way of the good stuff.
I feel like candles were pretty important to things for a while.
Yeah, but not all right. Fine, in a non-cake related forum.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
When you're talking about cakes, then no.
So we go for 4 massive pieces of cake here. Look at that. Okay, so I start to see what you mean now about this whole breakfast thing.
Yeah, this is. Oof.
Okay. Oh! You know what? You're going to want a plate for that. That's a torrent of cake. Look at that.
What kind of cake is it?
Cabin radio cake.
Ah, good.
Cabin radio cake.
It tastes like cabin.
Tastes like cabin. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, yep.
It appears to be a 2-tier cake,
come on,
a 2-layer cake.
Shuffle it up.
Nothing between the layers, which looks delicious though.
You know what? Now that you mention it, yeah, those layers
are dry.
There's nothing in there. This is a full-on cabin radio cake, all right. It's dressed up real nice. There we go. Now Scott keeps mentioning something about a cake smash, which doesn't translate into British English. So I'm just gonna follow along. What happens now?
I don't even know.
No.
I think
smash that cake. Smash that cake.
What?
Smash that cake.
I feel like this plate's gonna go straight through my face.
Smash that cake.
I believe.
That cake.
Mr. Wheeler's coming over to me now. We have the whole smash that. You're going to come and help me out with this here. Fair enough.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Very nice.
You know what? Actually, without the filling, it's still quite tasty.
Yeah.
I think if I got something in my mouth, it would be even tastier.
I'm just gonna eat
See what you think.
I'm going to eat this daintily.
No, you're not.
Nope.
In hindsight, we really shouldn't have used such hard clay plates. But I'm all right with it.
Oh, my God. There it is. Good morning, everyone.
Gets a little weird on radio when the hosts stand up for the video.
Thank you for all the support.
So for those of you who are listening to the radio version of that, you can't see that we're now covered in cake across
Covered in
our
cake.
faces.
This is really sticking to my face really well. I don't feel
You look like a panda.
I do look like, well, I mean, I'm shaped like one as well. A giant.
I meant
No!
the cake. Oh, the cake's falling. Yeah, careful. Oh, now you've ruined
my
the
new
bird.
hoodie. By the way, hoodie's available. At the
Slightly
merch store.
stained. Bargain
Slightly
price.
stained. Absolutely. I will take $5 off of this because it's got cake on it.
Yeah.
But it's been worn by me.
Right, we should probably play you some music because
Okay, switch over.
I feel as though this has been a very visual break. I feel like I'm losing. Oh no, there goes some.
Let's
Hold
try
on.
not to get any of it
Let
on
me-
the board.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just.
We won't get any of it on the board.
I got some really important interviews later on.
That was yeah.
It's going to go badly.
It fell off my nose and into my mouth. Oh, that is so sweet.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast, where we delete all the bad bits and make them sound at least semi-coherent.
Our 1-year anniversary. Thank you for sticking with us this long. I don't mean over the year. I just mean the first hour of the show. We do have some giveaways to do this morning. We've had so much support from so many people and so many businesses, and we were lucky enough to get right there in bed with Folk on the Rocks last year. We got our own stage, and we'll be doing it again this year. Cannot wait. We'll have to do a video of that very soon. Another snowbound video from our stage.
I love that video
That was so
much.
great. It's one of my favorites. So what we do have, though, is how many? We got a weekend pass?
We got two weekend passes to Folk on the Rocks 2019
Woo!
that we are going to give away in the next hour of the show.
That's right. So what you're going to need to do is stay tuned. I know. And when you hear, tell them which track, or just tell them that's a track from Folk on the Rocks?
Tell them it'll be a track from Folk on the Rocks. It's going to be pretty obvious.
It will be.
It's a William Prince track.
That's right.
From our very own cabin stage at
Wonderful.
Folk on the Rocks. The moment you hear that,
Yes.
moment that begins playing, you need to message Cabin Radio on Facebook, or you can email mailbox@cabinradio.ca with the simple phrase, Folk Me.
Folk me, folk me. Even scream it on the street at strangers.
You
That might
don't?
not work.
No?
No.
No.
Well, we have in the past said that you are allowed to scream it at us if you see us
At
in the
us.
street.
Not
No,
on strangers.
Maybe we'll still go with that. But you probably just have to scream it at the window of the Cabin Radio studio.
That's right.
Which might look a little strange.
We
That's
will hear you, though, because,
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, it's
Not very
not
soundproof.
super soundproofed.
That's right. Well, it kind of is. Like, listen. See?
I don't know if that's proving anything.
I think I just proved you wrong.
Just knocked on a window.
Yes, I did.
But okay.
And did you hear it?
I see.
Certainly if you walk in the stairwell and
Yeah.
yell it, it'll just come out on the air whether or not the mics are on.
That's absolutely right. So yell that out. Send us a message. Send us a message on Facebook as soon as you hear that William Prince track from Folk on the Rocks 2018 to win yourself a weekend pass to Folk on the Rocks 2019. 19.
This cake is really good.
Is it good?
I have to say.
Yeah. It is good.
Was it good all over your face?
It was great all over my face. And if you were wondering whether or not the icing dyes your face,
no.
It do.
It
do. I wipe my face 4 or 5 times. I'm quite red right now. So is Ollie.
Yeah.
Red in the face.
My right nostril started to burn a
That's
little
right.
bit.
Yeah, no,
I
I've been snorting up icing into my nose. And that is not a euphemism. That is cake icing into my nose.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Didn't think of the potential.
I didn't think it through. Admittedly, I did not think this through.
Well, actually, my plan wasn't for you guys to smash it in each other's faces, albeit that was a great ad-lib. Great on-the-fly kind of stuff.
A tightly scripted ad-lib.
Well done. I was, you know how like 1-year-olds, it's a thing now where you do the cake smash, you buy your 1-year-old
smash a 1-year-old's face into a cake.
Smash it right into their face.
It's a thing.
Absolutely. It is a tradition. Take that 1-year-old and push their face into the cake so deep.
Not as such. You place a cake in front of a 1-year-old.
Keep that aspirator nearby.
Back away and basically let them do what they will, which of course turns into a hilarious mess. And
don't
them
light
just
the candles before you do that.
That's right. Not with candles lit.
Or the sparklers.
Yes.
Sparklers.
Or sparklers. Or butt sparklers, yeah.
Or a knife.
And they just have the greatest time. So that was kind of my idea. It was like the 1-year birthday of Cabin Radio. Put cakes in front of you two, have them, you smash them with your faces, but then you smash them into each other's faces. So I guess that was kind of a Cabin Radio twist on the cake smash.
I would want to teach my child restraint at that age. So, no?
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be a thing.
My favorite part of this whole show so far is that people who didn't hear the first hour of the show will have just tuned in and be wondering why on earth you went straight to butt sparkling.
Check out our Instagram.
Check out the gram.
You'll see the butt sparkler.
Butt sparkler.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You'll know what we're talking. It's supposed to be a heart for context's sake.
Well, it's a heart-shaped butt.
That's right. We thought it would come out looking like a heart. No, it's 2 sparklers that are for some reason kind of shaped like question marks.
Yep.
Turned them and faced to each other and thought it would be a heart, and now it just kind of looked like a lopsided butt. So, things don't always work out, but that's radio. You got to roll with the punches.
That's absolutely right. I think a lot of people in radio are saying that.
That's right.
It doesn't always work out. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why we started this one.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
What are you staring at?
You've got just a little cake.
Yeah, I've got cake on me.
Just there, look.
I know. Right there.
No, there as well.
There.
And there.
There.
Yeah.
There.
And I actually...
There.
And I'm not
You
even
just
joking
snorted
about
up your
this.
nose?
Some just came out of my, some icing came out of my nose about 3 minutes ago that I didn't even know was there.
You ate it, didn't you?
Well, wouldn't you? If cake came out of your nose.
It's pretty good icing.
We've also got the cabin lawyer in with us, Adam Vivian. What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks.
I got to be honest, in our opening year of broadcasting, I'm surprised we have not seen more of you.
We have that's right. We have definitely skirted the lines of legality on some of the things we've said.
Actually, I think you guys have towed the line pretty well.
Oh, good. We toe the line.
Hey.
That's what we like to do.
All right.
Yeah. Just a reminder that coming up within the next half an hour, there's going to be a William Prince track playing from Folk in the Rocks 2018. Remember, when you hear it, the second you hear it, message us on Facebook, on Instagram, on the rant line, 867-675-0100. Folk me. And you could win yourself a pass to 2 passes. One person gets 2 passes, or 1 pass for one person each?
They can share.
One person gets 2 passes?
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aren't we nice? This
holy.
is the big birthday giveaway. One person gets 2 weekend passes to Folk on the Rocks 2019
Jeez.
just by listening to this track and messaging us with the words Folk Me. And
I-
it's coming up in the next half an hour.
Feel like we're being too generous on our birthday.
That's right. It's our birthday, so you get presents.
That's right. So when you hear that track, send a message, Folk Me, to anywhere that we could receive it, including the window that I'm looking out right now. There are 2 women talking in front of the old Harleys. It looks like they're having an argument. Oh, no, one's smiling. Oh, no, one just pushed the other over. Oh, wow, this is getting quite serious.
Did either of them yell Folk Me?
No,
Because they'd be too early and they wouldn't qualify.
that's right. So you ladies don't win. Maybe help that lady up, though. There you go.
No physical violence, please.
No, please,
Yeah, you're not going to win that way.
Adam, from the first year, now this is, we've all been at this over 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's what started as grumblings and rumblings from our old workplace and liquid lunches and frustration. What has been your favorite moment of this whole journey?
Ooh, wow, that's a tough question.
Well, you knew it was coming. I told you this.
Did you?
I did.
I think you might have forgot that. To be honest with you, I think it was watching you and Ollie do the very first break 1 year ago today.
What a coincidence! I have that queued
Racking the mic.
up. I have that queued up. Let's listen to a little bit of that right now. Here is first crack of the mic, March 5th, 2018. Look how young we look. It's just, it's remarkable. Look at all those people. There's no one in
Welcome
no one
to the cabin.
Stark contrast to what we see today. Welcome to the cabin. Wheeler here with you on a Monday afternoon. So excited to be with you all. And I'm here with Ollie to my right and myriad of guests who are all pointing cameras at us. So it's absolutely not nerve-wracking at all. But welcome to the cabin. Like I said, my name's Wheeler, and I've just been so amped up about this all morning. This is knot in my stomach right now that's slowly being released.
Oh, you were
as I
so
drink Fat
giddy.
Fox
I
was so coffee. giddy. Now there's knot in my stomach caused by cake. Ollie, how you feeling this morning?
I'm doing very, very well. You know what, Jesse? It's been such a long morning. We were already.
All right, that's enough.
Can I tell the story of that morning?
Yes, you can.
Am I allowed to?
Please
do that?
tell the
Please
story.
do.
We need
Okay.
we need the oral history,
including what you did that morning.
what?
Uh-oh.
I can't remember.
Yes, please.
Please do.
Especially
Yeah,
what he did
all of
morning.
that.
You walked out on us 2
That's
hours
right.
before we went on air.
That's right.
Because I was threatening to play Dr. Dre as the first track.
That's right. I was like, I'm not starting this thing with Dr. Dre.
You walked out of the building and left for 45
I
minutes.
hadn't slept.
It was almost over before it began.
It was the look on AJ's face. AJ was just looking at me. I was like, he'll be back. Here's Jesse. He'll be back. He'll be fine. He just doesn't like Dr. Dre.
No, I love Dr. Dre. I just didn't think that was the
But
appropriate
AJ's
track.
dog Dre was missing. It was perfect. That was the whole skit. AJ couldn't find his dog Dre.
So you wanted to open up on a lost pet
I
report.
wanted to open up on a lost pet gag. I don't see the issue with that.
Lost pet gag?
That's full Yellowknife.
Wait, a lost pet gag would be us kidnapping Dre and forcing AJ to decipher a series of clues, each more fiendish than the last, on our first break.
The thought had crossed my mind that you guys did that very thing.
So yeah, you just pieced out on shit. It's all right.
That's
We
right.
went on the air at what, 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
And
I think so,
by
yeah.
about 11:15, you've
That's right.
gone.
Yeah.
And like, there was no guarantee you were coming back. But I told AJ, no, it's fine, he'll be back.
It was
And
a-
mercifully, you were.
It was a bright sunny day. I took a drive on the Dead Ice Road, and then pulled an e-brake, flipped my car around, and came right back.
Wow.
You know,
Just like an episode of Dawson's Creek.
just
or
like an
something.
episode of Dawson's Creek. Yes, absolutely. I was Joey. No, wait, that's Katie Holmes.
You're Pacey.
I was Pacey.
You're Pacey.
I was
yeah.
Pacey.
The brooding one.
Yeah, I am the brooding one. Yeah, you're Dawson.
It means nothing. I thought that was a place in Yukon.
That is a place in the Yukon. It's also the name of a guy on.
No, Dawson's Creek's in BC.
Anyway, that's right. That's right. Dawson's Creek is in BC, not the Yukon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How dare you not
I
know?
know. I
That
know.
was a test by me to see if you knew anything. Yeah, I mean that is one of my favorite moments as well. But yes, it was nerve-wracking because I was like, I had kind of something thought out to say, and then I was like, cabin radio, it's great, myriad of guests, like an idiot.
To be fair, there was a myriad. That was a very well placed word.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We did a land acknowledgement, which I like, and yeah, I mean it was from that day. That day, we had so many people reaching out. We had people dropping by, and those people have since turned their backs on us, and we are alone in this sea of internet.
It's like they forgot about Dre.
Here's some Dr. Dre. Now cue up Eric Clapton's Layla. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of my favorite moments. I think one of my favorite moments was even before we started was we all met up at either the Cellar or the BK, and we decided that
Started with the cellar.
It started with the Cellar because it was lunchtime.
Yeah.
Lunchtime liquid lunches where we just
Production meetings.
production
as we called
meetings as we called them. And but one of my favorite moments among many others was the night we left and we decided to launch the Facebook page. That was the morning. That was the night where it was like it was already real, but for whatever reason I was like, this seems real now because we have a Facebook page.
May 2017.
Yeah. And I remember
when
driving
that
out to the Yellowknife River and there was a sunset.
Do you just often drive out?
Hell yeah.
Like,
You don't drive around the city aimlessly? I drive around the city aimlessly.
But it seems
constantly.
you only do it in moments of intense personal, like either
I either
excitement
go
or
out to
stress.
reflect, or I just
brood.
drive to brood.
Yeah.
We launched a Facebook page after the Yellow Life Movement. We're going on the air, and I don't like the choice of first song after Desert.
When you really piss me off, I'm gonna just drive all the way to Edmonton, and turn around and come back. It's like I've had a lot of time to think.
Jesse's in high level. You must have really done it this time.
A morning show without a podcast is like a poorly crafted simile. It just doesn't make sense. This is the Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Finishing off the 1-year anniversary show for Mornings at the Cabin. It's been a wonderful morning filled with plenty of lovely messages, some gifts as well. I want to give a big shout out to Jen Walden, who gave me a nice little painting called, we're going to call it the Morning Bear. She called it Afternoon Bear, but I'll call it the Morning Bear.
Yeah.
It's a lovely painting. I put it up on my Instagram, on my Facebook too. Huge fan of Jen's work, obviously, and for her to give me the gift of some of her art is very touching.
Well, you
And-
are the Lord of the Bears.
Lord of the Bears!
Meanwhile, Jay Bear, who has the afternoon show, crying
right.
soft.
Oh, right.
You've just taken a painting named
I'm a
Afternoon Bear and been like, nope.
Well, a temptress commented on that. It's just like, are you sure this isn't Jason? This isn't Jay's bear? And I was like, I am also a bear. A morning bear.
Jay's like, who made that guy Lord?
The Bears.
Jeez.
I know. And now I'm an award-winning actor.
He's been a bear for how many years now? You just waltz on in.
He is and always will be the Jay Bear. I am merely shaped like a bear.
Do you want to give away 2 Folk on the Rocks weekend passes?
I do want to give two tickets to Folk on the Rocks weekend passes 2019. Y'all wrote in Folk Me. And what do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
Usual Cabin Radio rules apply. I will get you and Lekter to each rule out one human being.
Very good.
And then I'll get you to pick from the remainder.
The power.
So 14 people managed to get an entry in
Wonderful.
in the space of the track.
That means we have at least 14 listeners.
So exciting, isn't it?
Doing all right.
Yeah.
So later I'll get you to pick a number between 1 and 14. This is the first person who will not be winning the prize.
Okay. I will take unlucky 13.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, Olympian Michael Gilday.
No!
Sucks to be you. Wow,
the power.
Some people can't have everything, you know.
Yellowknife best and brightest, just casually tossed aside.
Sorry, Michael.
Oh, Lekter stripping an Olympian of his reward.
All right, let's see who you rob.
Number 2.
Sorry, Jason Morrison. That's the end for you.
Oh no! So, who are you picking the winner then?
No, I've got the list in
That's
front
right.
of me,
You got
which
the
would be
list
a
in front of me.
little
Let me pick
unfair.
my favorite sounding name.
We will go for, you know what? As you were the first voice on the air on Cabin Radio ever, you pick a number for me.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this little ASMR time.
No, you're not, because
Okay.
it doesn't get picked up by the microphones well
It
enough.
does if I'm really
Here we
close.
go.
It does. The scents, the smells. Number 5.
Amanda Sharma, you're going to Folk on the Rocks.
Amanda Sharma.
You get-
Congratulations.
2 weekend passes to Folk on the Rocks 2019. It's so early. We don't even have those yet. But I'm going to write a post-it note that
That's right.
says, when we get given them, Amanda Sharma, you get 2.
We'll just send
That's how we
Amanda an
roll.
IOU for
That's
now.
right. Yeah.
Amanda, we're gonna send you an IOU that says eventually we will give you passes to Folk on the Rocks if we remember. No, you are going to Folk on the Rocks. 2 weekend passes are yours. Thank you to everybody who entered. Stay tuned to 90s and 9 with Lekter a little bit later on. We're giving away VIP tickets to the Snow Kings Royal Ball. That's happening this Saturday. So stay tuned for that. We're giving away a whole bunch of merch this afternoon on Facebook. Look at that as well. And we'll give away a seat on the morning show at some point as well. That's all coming up today.
Wonderful. And I wanted to finish off the Mornings at the Cabin show just by thanking everybody. Literally everyone who's helped us out, who's listened, who downloaded the app, who told your friends about us, who followed Ollie along on the news. We are forever grateful. And we appreciate your continued support. A few specific people that we wanted to and businesses that we wanted to reach out to. BDC, thank you. Cater Development Fund, thank you. The secret engineer that helped us put all of this together. We will not name the name. He is a secret engineer. Thank you so much. We would not be here were it not for him.
Yeah.
So, and he did it all. Not all out of the goodness of his heart because we did have to pay him some because
hang
we
on.
had to.
We paid him a pittance.
I know.
Let's be very clear
That's
that
absolutely
in the standards of like what it costs to put together commercial
So he
radio
did it out of the
studios,
goodness of his heart.
The guy did it out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And we will never stop thanking him.
And of course, the Yellowknife Cabal.
The Yellowknife Cabal, thank you
could we
for
not
allowing
thank
us
the
to
Cabal?
exist after we take the piss out of you on almost a morning, everyday basis. Thank you for not throwing a Molotov cocktail through our window.
The Cabal knows how to laugh at itself.
That's
right?
You would hope so. We would hope so. Swimming in all their money and riches.
Amanda Sharma's been in touch. She says, "I'll take the IOU. That's good enough."
All right.
That's the kind of contestant entrant that we welcome here at Cabin Radio. One that will accept a sticky note that says, "We'll eventually give you your prize."
We don't even have to follow through. Thank you to all the members of the Patreon. Thank you for supporting Northern independent journalism and keeping Ollie in, well, not in Diet Coke anymore, in
Fizzy water.
Fizzy water. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, he got himself a soda stream because of that Patreon.
Replenishing his CO2 stocks.
That's right. I did want to finish on one last thing as a little indulgent of me because it was my mother, but she loves us very much and she loves Cabin Radio, and she did write us a poem this morning, and I wanted to read it before we get into the 90s and 9. We're going to cut into your show a little bit.
Do it.
Because I'm going to do it slow and dramatic.
This is actually worth it,
So
unlike
this is-
usual.
How dare you? So this is for my mother. My mother's Gail Sear, and I've tagged it. We'll share it a little later on. But this is her poem, Cabin Radio. An exciting year of fun and flair since Cabin Radio went live on air for news and stories of Yellowknifers and Northern fare. Conceived from frustration with Southern direction and music decisions of denied playlist revisions. And community stories come to mind. You are local but territorial too. Ollie's background is known. Manchester is his home. To England, please be aware he is now one of our own. Jesse is the morning host and talks of the latest in internet hoax, soft-spoken as he was trained to be. He is lively and honest Perry. Northern musicians have enjoyed fame. Gone is the we can say their names but cannot listen to them sing, regardless of their Juno wins. The greatest coup was the traffic cam to see the Yellowknife traffic jam. We thank the Acasta team for fulfilling Ollie's air cam dream. To those who conceived and who believed a new radio station would survive, not only survive, but thrive. We wish you the best in your application for approval of an FM station. Up before the CRTC, we back your case, you will see.
Thank you very
nice.
much to Gail
nice.
Shane Koizan Sear there. With her slam-
Wonderful.
She even managed to work his thanks to our advertisers.
That's
into
right.
that poem, which is incredibly impressive.
Said it better than we could ourselves.
That's my mama. Thank
Wow.
you, Mom. That was lovely. Her continued support. Obviously, we also have to thank our family and our families for supporting us. There's been a lot of long hours and money as well. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to our loved ones. Thank you to, well, everyone again. I don't know.
Yeah.
What else?
No, that's about it.
Okay.
That covers
Is that
Thank
it?
you, Jesse.
Oh, hey, you know what, guys?
Yeah.
Just stop doing that, please. I can't take any more of it, and they're not gonna. Okay, great. Mornings at the Cabin done for another day. Tune in tomorrow to find out if there will be a morning show. I think there will be.